The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company on this glorious Monday afternoon. It is the 16th of February, 2026. And you, my friends, as always, listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Crave-worthy street food freshly made with Reburger.
Yeah, great stuff. Now, usually at this time of the show, I wax lyrical about the gorgeousness of my co-host, old Mogey. But we were chatting in the podcast outro today. All the fellas in the studio, all of us, have broken out in massive zits. And it's really quite something to behold. It's all like we've got more than one head, they're so massive. But despite that, Mogey, you're still a stallion. How are you, you stud?
Yeah, going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you 600 B. Absolutely, we're looking pretty foul, pretty wretched. And I don't know if we're all stressed out because we've got a big dinner party coming up this Friday at Old Hoity Jizzbots. You know, maybe we're all worried about how well it's going to go. Is the food going to be any good, Keyzie? Is the conversation going to flow? Is it going to be a little bit awkward, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know where it's come from, but certainly all of us have got humongous pus monsters on our face.
Yeah, I mean, I was making the comment to Keyzie earlier. He usually has very lovely skin.
He does.
He has lovely skin. But now he's got this throbbing, massive mountain of a pustule on the side of his forehead, and I'm looking directly at it as we speak, and it's making me feel slightly nauseous.
Hey man, how's it going?
Keyzie?
Yeah, g'day. How you going? Good to be here. To be honest, didn't think twice about having a small zit on my head until I walked into the studio. Jase, it's not even that big of a deal, all right? It's like we haven't all broken out in a bloody acne, you know.
I'm pretty covered, man, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, listen, I'll put it to you guys that we maybe say to Pugs, no video of today's show. No pics, no anything. We just,
sure, if you're worried about your appearance, man, and you think that people need you to be looking good at all times, sweet.
Yeah, great.
Well, I'm sure people won't say anything negative. Let's say a video does come out or a photo does come out. Nobody will mention the massive zit you've got on your cheek at the moment, man. Nobody will say a word about it.
Yeah, no, that's true. One on my cheek and one on my forehead as well.
You've got one on your temple. It's like a temple where people go to worship acne.
Yeah, so that's where we're at. Hey, Mogey, what's coming up on the show, mate?
What's happening on the big show with old Mogey?
Well, mostly what we'll be doing is bagging each other for having massive zits. You know, once it dawned on us that we all had massive honkers, that sorted out the content for the next 3 years. So I imagine it'll be the same with our zits. There'll be a bit of chat today, fellas, with the one, the only Charlie Gubb.
Yeah.
The pre-season has started for the Warriors. That means we've got the Gubbinator back.
Also, huge news around State of Origin coming to New Zealand.
Oh, mate, we'll be talking to Gubby about all of that. And coming up next, we'll be talking about our Valentine's Days.
Yes.
Our respective Valentine's Day. If you had an absolute ripper over the weekend, by all means, give us a call on 0800 Hauraki or text us on 3483. We want to hear about it. If you did something unique or if you just had an absolute
shocker.
Yeah, that's probably more likely.
Should we start off with a bit of Foo Fighters, fellas? How do you feel?
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Radiohead there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time being 14 minutes past 4 o'clock. We're talking Valentine's Day, aren't we, fellas? Now, Keyzie, you're a bit of an old romantic.
A romantic?
Romantic.
Just don't know where to look at the moment when I'm looking at you. But talk us through your Valentine's
Jase, my
Day.
pimple isn't that bad.
Oh,
It's a Vesuvius.
He's got a couple of buttons undone on his
the weird thing
crocodile hunter shirt.
The weird thing is, my pimple's not that big. Neither is Mogey's, and neither is yours.
Oh no, Jason's a shocking bastard.
But anyway,
I'll make him feel better, man. Yeah, I am romantic. This Saturday was Valentine's Day. I slept in. My wife woke up early, went to the gym.
She gets it.
Yeah.
She's getting after it. And then we sort of spent the day doing housework.
Yeah. What did you do?
No, I was helping.
Yeah, like what?
I folded all of our laundry.
Nice, man. Did she then refold it? That's what happens at my house on Valentine's Day.
No, I'm actually the folder. I folded them all into little swans. Every single piece of clothing we have.
Nice.
Folded into a swan. Obviously, yeah. And then we went for a walk.
Oh,
And then we went to the neighbours for drinks.
it's good shit.
And then when we got home, I was still a bit hungry, so I ate cheese balls on the couch and watched Engelbert Humperdinck videos on YouTube.
Set the mood.
Yeah, well, she had gone to bed by
Oh,
this
yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
And she messaged me on my phone saying, "Can you shut the F up?"
Were you
That's fine.
hammered? Because you do really put that on when you're pissed up.
No, I'd had 6 or 7 beers.
Yeah,
Not major.
steamed.
Okay.
Cool. Now, what did you guys do? Now that we've done 2 minutes on my Valentine's Day and my Pimple, what did you guys get up to?
Well, we were in bed. I made my wife a coffee in bed. Took it in there and I said, "Happy Valentine's Day, by the way." And she laughed and went, yeah, Happy Valentine's Day.
Fire, that's pretty good.
Then I took my daughter swimming.
Oh, yeah.
Then I went to a 50th by myself. Then I ate a box of cheese and bacon shapes on the couch there by myself. My wife had gone to bed.
What did you get up to, Jase?
Well, I woke up on Saturday morning and through the filtering light of our massive curtains, I made slow and gentle love with myself. Unbeknownst to my wife, I had secretly decked out the lounge with flowers and roses everywhere, in every crevice, in every corner.
How many crevices does your lounge have?
And then I'd ordered some guys to come round and prepare a breakfast for my wife with a small musical ensemble in the corner. Then I showered and we went back to bed, and by the golden light of the morning,
What?
we made love again.
Again?
Well, I mean, I'd already made love with myself at this point.
So you went that into it?
Did you play your keyboard? Why'd you get those other guys in? You're a dab hand when it comes to pumping the tunes out on the old ivories.
Then I said, "Look, darling, I'm just going to pop out and get some stuff for lunch." And I, instead of doing that, serenaded her under the apartment window.
Nice.
A few tunes from Woody J. And then we went for a stroll along the waterfront, getting our K's in.
Right.
Came back, relaxed, like over a foot rub on the couch
Yeah.
while we watched a movie together.
What was the movie?
Die Hard. I haven't finished yet, Keyzie. I'm just building up to the good parts.
Well, what happened?
You don't have
You
to
made
wait.
love again. I just don't believe you at that point. 3 times.
Here's Faith No More.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
White Stripes there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon, the time being 4:27.
Fellas, I went to a 50th birthday over the weekend.
Jeez.
Yeah, man. 50th.
How does it make you feel that you're going to 50ths?
A bit older, Jase, a little bit older, man. It doesn't bother me a hell of a lot, but it's certainly a downward spiral because after 50ths, it's 60ths.
Yeah.
And after 60ths, it's mostly funerals, I guess.
That's when people, I think, 60s, 70s, people start dying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think so.
And you start reading the obituary every day.
The obits. I'm looking forward to that. We'll start getting the paper again for the obits. But this is a good mate of mine. I met him when I was backpacking in Australia in 1999, so 27 years ago. That's hard to believe, Jase.
You would have been 12, Jase.
Crazy.
And old Jimbo there, he's a mad bastard. He's a pommy fella there. Mad dog. And our entire relationship's been built around being mad dogs.
Yes.
Really. If we catch up, we just start mad dogging.
What does that mean? Getting on the piss?
Getting on the hammer.
Smoking darts?
Smoking darts.
Yeah.
Going hard, you know. But this year I'm on the wagon again. I did it last year as well. And if you remember last year, it was around about this time. I'd been good all the way up until this point. And then I had a 50th to go to.
Yes.
It was on a Wednesday night. You remember that? And I thought to myself, look, I'll just go to this 150th. I'll have a drink at this. This will be my one drink for the year. And then for the rest of the year, I won't drink. So I drank at that 50th. I got home at about 7 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday. And then I continued to drink for the rest of the year. So this year I was determined that I wouldn't do that. Yes. So I went along. And the trick is, I think, well, if you're going to go... And this year I turned 50. So I've got about 30 50th to go to this year. None of them I'm allowed to drink at, or none of them I'm going to drink at. So it's going to be a busy day.
Like, obviously, it's great that you've made this commitment, but is there part of you that's like, well, maybe next year?
I haven't timed it great.
No, that's a shocker.
The trouble is, Keyzie, I've got a lot of work to do, man, and I can't do it if I'm constantly pissed up or hungover.
Yeah.
So we'll see how I go anyway. But the trick that I've decided to employ is you get that. So this is a sign that it's a 50th. Started at midday.
Great. I like that.
The kids were being looked after elsewhere. They were coming home at 8. The party finished at 8. You have to get out.
Yeah.
So a 50th is 12 to 8. Every other party starts at 8, finishes
Whenever.
in the morning at some point. But when
Yeah.
you get to 50, this is what you do now. And I was 100% on board for it. So my trick was, it starts at 12, I get there at 12.
First one there.
So I just want to be there when things aren't out of control. So I want to get there, first one through the door, have a bit of quality time, and then I was gone 2 hours later. So
Wow.
I was gone by 2.
Yes.
And I didn't say goodbye to anyone. I just walked out the door.
And you've got to do this 30 more times.
That's
this
the
year.
Hoyte J method. And
No, the Hoyte J method is not to go.
Or
at
not to
all.
go at all.
Yeah,
but
that's-
I
I like
am
that.
going to more and more things. But and also it's really nice in that scenario to have an end time.
Yes.
And I used to fret a lot about leaving a party and not saying goodbye and all that sort of stuff, because I found saying goodbye could take up to a bloody hour in itself. So
Yes.
I'd be like, okay. But what I realised is at most parties, people are pretty much pissed anyway, and they don't even remember you leaving.
They don't notice at all. But I completely agree. But if you are going to say goodbye, you start your goodbye by the front door.
Yes.
Don't start your goodbye on the other side of the party and you've got to make your way through it. You start right by the door and then you're out.
Right.
You're gone. So it worked pretty well. I was in and I was out and I was home not too long after that. They ended up going through my mate till about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Great.
After most people had left, he kept on going and then was back into it again yesterday.
Which is what happens.
And,
How's Jimbo shaping up? Is he in good nick?
Jimbo is in good nick, actually,
Right.
considering how much piss he puts away.
Yeah.
But he's somebody he's had a lot of training. But I'm pretty happy with that. But I am keen for any advice on 3483 about how I can make sure that I stay sober for the year. Now, I'm sure there'll be some advice saying just harden up, get on the hammer. What are you doing? You're a goose.
Yeah,
That sort of stuff.
Piss up or shut up, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
coming through.
Yeah, maybe on 3 for 8. That's all G, though. Responsibly, whatever you do.
Yeah.
And also, Jase, the issue with whenever you say goodbye at a party is you insist on having this music playing. And then you stand up on a chair.
Well, I just find, Keyzie, in that scenario,
Well, there you go, you mad bastard. That's been a great show.
you get to say goodbye to everyone all at
That's
once.
right.
You know what I mean? You don't have to go individual by individual by individual. It drives me nuts, the goodbyes.
You could stand up on a chair and just go, everybody, I'm leaving. See ya.
You'd
Whereas-
love that kind of attention, wouldn't you, Jase?
Oh, I'd love it, yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Soundgarden there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 4:41, and we've got our league correspondent, the backbone, the legend, that is Charlie Gubb on the line. G'day, Charlie, you mad bastard. How's life?
Hoyte, you mad bastard, you big spunk bubble.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Life's good, man. Life's good. It's been pretty hectic today, so I had some big wins over the weekend.
You did. You had some big wins.
No, Wellington did, and you know how it wins in Portaloo, so just
Wind.
cartwheel.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha. I've got a bit of a bone to pick with you, actually,
Charlie.
Old Mogey. Mogey sent me a picture that you had sent him, I presume over the weekend, and I stupidly had a look at it while I was eating my baguette. And I'm not happy, Charlie. I'm not happy with the images that you're sending to old Mogey.
Yeah, well, that's just one of the perks of the job. So
Well,
I thought I'd share it with my old mate Mogey.
Well, me and Charlie have known each other for a little while now, and he's invited me into. He's got a group called Gubb's Grogans, and every week he'll send in the best Grogan that's been put in one of his portaloos, and there's about probably 3,000 or 4,000 in the group, Charlie. And geez, it's a treat. I look forward to it every Monday.
Nah, yeah, there is. It's I don't really reveal what sites I get them from, or everyone will be turning up there the next day.
And just for those listening that don't know, Charlie runs Porter King, which is a Portaloo rental service down in Wellington there. Get in touch if you ever need anything. Charlie, the reason we're having a yarns here today, mate, is obviously to catch up on the latest of Gubb's Grogans, but also there's been some big news around State of Origin. Firstly, they announced that State of Origin is officially coming to Auckland next year. Is that something you're fizzed for?
I reckon it's good. I've been listening to, I had ZB on. I hate ZB. I'm a Hauraki man, but had ZB on all day for some reason. And, a few losers ringing up that don't like the idea of it, but I think it's good.
Do you reckon it'll be successful, Charlie? Because, I mean, obviously it's like an Australian, it's the highlight of the Australian league calendar. It is bigger than NRL. Maybe the grand final comes close. Do you reckon, they'll flock over here for it?
I reckon people will come over, but I reckon there's enough hardcore fans in New Zealand that's going to sell out pretty quick. I think it's not. It doesn't. I don't know if it's going to be a regular thing. I think it's cool that they're trialing it, and success is what's that word? That's what's that? What's
cool.
the word I'm looking for?
Success is
not cool. Success is cool.
Yeah, success is cool, man. 100%. Couldn't say it better.
That's a good point, Charlie.
Objective.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And did you watch the troll match there on Saturday, Charlie? We played against the Manly Seagulls. I watched it. It wasn't great.
It wasn't great. It's a trial match, and and relatively injury free. So it's just got the first one under the belt. Hopefully a bit of improvement on the next one. You've got to remember these guys have just been training, and that's the first real hit out, and it was lots of different combinations and stuff like that. So don't get too down on us. I reckon we'll be back.
Yeah, I think we will be as well.
Yeah, Mogey's already off the wires for maybe next year. Maybe next year will be the year.
Maybe,
that's
man.
what he jizz.
Charlie, another question too, mate. They've changed the rules around State of Origin and who can represent now. Formerly, you had to play for Australia if you played in State of Origin. Now it's official. It doesn't matter which international country you play for. You can still play State of Origin if you did, in fact, play in the clubs within New South Wales or Queensland while coming through. I personally am very excited about that change because it means, your Tongas, your Samoas, the Kiwis now will be a lot stronger. And you're a bloke who, was around the fringes of State of Origin for a long time there, man. How do you feel about that change?
Yeah, no, I was. Thanks for bringing that up. I was actually.
Whatever, Charlie.
Lady, you big bundle of sticks. I think it's good. Like putting my serious hat on, the game's kind of changed. You've got a lot of second and third generation people living in New Zealand and Australia that they might have heritage to the island countries and stuff like that. The world's changing, so you just got to get with the times, and I don't think it's only going to make the product better. You're going to have better players playing.
100%. Couldn't have said it better myself, Charlie.
Yeah, great stuff, Charlie. Thanks for that, mate. And can you add me to Charlie's Grogan's chat?
Gubb's Grogans.
Oh,
man.
Gubb's Grogans.
Someone's got to leave for you to come in.
Yeah. And people, the worst part is the photo that Mogey sent to our group chat. My phone is set to auto download. So I've now still.
Sure it is, brother.
It is. It's now I've got a photo of a massive Portaloo Grogan saved to my library. Thank you very much for chatting, Charlie. We'll chat to you once the Warriors season's up and running, mate.
Legend. Have a good one, fellas.
Good on
See you,
you,
mate.
mate.
Good on you, mate.
Here's the Pixies.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, the Arctic Monkeys there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 4:53. Let's talk TV.
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue.
Yeah.
Fellas, yeah! How'd that go?
Oh, gee.
Loved it. Hey, fellas, I watched a new documentary that's come out on Netflix called Deeper. Deeper, fellas. And it's about a guy who's a caver. He dives in water that is in caves. Dude, you got no idea. He's an Australian fella there. And he comes to New Zealand and because there's a huge cave, which I had never heard of. And I know my caves. It's one of the things I pride myself on knowing about.
What's your favourite cave?
Ooh, Nick? It's called the Pierce Resurgence, this cave. And it goes down hundreds and hundreds of metres, and it's a bit of a maze of different caverns and rooms and tunnels and things, but it goes very, very deep. This fella here, this Aussie fella, he's also an anaesthetist, happens to be, and he's got another mate who's also an anaesthetist as well. And they're both deep cave diving fellas, and that just happens to be what their job was. When in 2017 or whenever it was,
I know what you're going to
13, they had those 12 Thai kids, school children, and their teacher were caught.
The football team.
Yeah, they were caught in a cave over in Thailand after it flooded, and they were 2 kilometres deep. Not a great place to be.
No.
So they got these Aussie guys in over there, and their plan was, well, what about if you're going to have to knock these kids out? They're going to have to be unconscious, and then you're going to have to bring them up to the surface. Now, the concern was, of course, that they might drown in the process, and they wouldn't know that their goggles or their breathing apparatus had filled up with water because they're unconscious. They wouldn't react in any kind of way. Anyway, long and the short of it was they got them out completely successfully. The problem that they have when you get really deep is that you end up getting nitrogen in your bloodstream, which completely roots you at a certain depth. This Australian guy in this documentary, he invents the idea of once you get to 200 metres below the surface, you then start breathing in hydrogen, and that would negate the effects of the bends. Never been trialled in the history of the world. This is a claustrophobic, horrendous documentary. Really interesting guys, but the pressure that it puts on family to achieve something that... I mean, it's all that you've got these explorers down through history, right, that don't care about anybody else's feelings and do what they want. Nail-biting stuff, really tense stuff towards the end there. Highly recommend. I reckon 4 bussies is fair. It's not exciting all the way through, but pretty amazing guys. And
Yes.
but guys that managed to test the boundaries of something like this.
Yeah.
Unreal.
I watched another documentary on that cave rescue.
Right.
And they tried drilling down from the surface to try and find it. And they drilled a whole heap of holes, and they would take ages to get down. They finally got one that went near a cavern where these people were underground, and the original plan was to get them up through the tiny hole that they had drilled and just stuff like that.
Horrid.
Yeah, horrific.
That's the stuff of nightmare for me.
Yes.
The idea of going underwater in really skinny little caves is probably my biggest fear.
They do this thing in this where you're in water, so you're freaking out. But what they have is when they resurface, right, because they've gone so far down, they have to spend 12 hours acclimatizing back to the surface.
Slowly, yeah.
So they have these little huts that have air in them. The first one is at 28 metres from the surface, and then there's another one at 16 metres from the surface, and they have to spend hours in these little containers that are like those plastic pallet-y container sorts of things.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable. It was taking everything I could not to keep picking up my phone to distract myself from what was happening on the screen. Horrible.
Yes. Well,
Highly
great
recommend.
stuff, Mogey. I'll maybe give that a little look tonight. Heaps coming up after 5 o'clock, though, Keyzie, isn't there, mate?
Certainly is, man. Don't forget to listen out for the Reburger Sting. You can get yourself a $50 Reburger voucher, plus a little update on the Winter Olympics too.
Great stuff, mate.
The Hauraki Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're surviving your Monday. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Handcrafted burgers, loaded fries and gourmet eats that will change the game.
You don't like that one, Jase?
No, not so much.
Can you play that again? Yeah, it's good.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, well,
Why
you
don't
know,
you
this-
like it?
Oh, I don't know. It's just...
I just think you're being picky for the sake of it.
Well, no, it just feels a little bit half-assed.
No, that's great. He's tried really hard with that one. Like, it sounds sort of like this one.
To be honest, it's great. I just have a bit of an issue with pugs at the moment, which we're going to address very shortly,
well, we need
by
to
the
address
way.
that, yeah, ASAP.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm fuming.
I can tell, man. You're breaking out.
I am fuming. And if you're just joining the show, by the way, something horrific has happened to us, and we're all breaking out in massive zits. And I don't know why. Stress, maybe. Like, normally Keyzie has lovely skin, but it's just shocking at
What
the
are you
moment. It is
You
a
look the
shocking
worst out of
state
all of us.
affairs.
Your pimples are the worst out of all of us. Jay, say that they are. Like, I can barely see Mogey's, and I looked in the mirror when I went wheeze before, and mine's not even that bad.
Keyzie's stoked.
Well, when I look at you across the studio desk, I thought I was seeing double there. 2 heads. You know
I
what I
have
mean?
a small zit on my forehead.
Hey, but also we've had some correspondence from Matt Heath.
We certainly have. We'll be getting into that later on as well. For once, instead of us giving out the advice, we asked someone else some advice.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
For
great
you,
stuff.
Jase, actually.
Oh, good.
For another physical ailment you're dealing with.
How do you feel about kicking off with a bit of Pearl Jam?
I love it.
Yeah, good.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed. The Black Keys there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 15 minutes past 5 o'clock. And fellas, if you don't mind, I have a raging bone to pick.
I got a bone to pick.
Who with?
And with that in mind, we have Pugs in the studio with us.
Ooh, it's Pugson.
G'day, fellas.
Here he is.
Now, I like to think, fellas, that we have certain standards on this show.
Yeah.
And I'd like to think also that, we've got each other's backs.
100%, Jase.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That
100%.
we're one
Absolutely.
team, man. We look out for each other. We've got each other's backs.
Yeah.
So you can imagine my horror when yesterday, I believe it was, I look on the Instagram page, whereupon Pugson has published the most disgusting, foul picture of me on the Instagram account to our millions of followers.
Was it that one?
Yes,
Oh my
Mogey.
God, that is terrible.
And you've blown it up, which makes it look even worse.
Honestly, Jase, I look at that photo and feel free to go have a look. Hauraki Big Show on Instagram. I think you've never looked better.
Truly, I was on the couch when I saw that. There was a bit of effing and jeffing going on in Hoyte Jase apart. Mogey, would you stop doing that?
Mogey's just showing photos of massively zoomed in schnozzes.
Now, not only was it, it was in an unflattering moment when I'd taken my hat off, Pugson had also fiddled with it and put some kind of weird lens on it to elongate my face even further and to fully accentuate my massive schnoz.
What say you, Pugs?
Hello. Jase, you watched me walk in the studio door. You took off your Reburger cap that you were wearing at the time, and you were plagued by hat hair, which you proceeded to accentuate with your own hands to give yourself what I can only describe as almost a middle part, but quite flat. You then watched me take out, because if you look at the photo, you're actually looking into the camera. So you watched me take my phone out of my pocket, place it directly in front of your honker, and take a photo.
You say directly in front, you were standing about 2 metres back.
And can I also say that just because you take a photo of us. You've got a picture of my fetus. But are you going to publish that? I don't think so.
Some things remain sacred to me, Jace.
You know what I mean? And it's like,
So-
well, come on. You can't throw your colleagues under the humiliation that I've had to endure. And I think back to Keyzie.
No, let's just keep it on. Let's just keep it on.
Keyzie's outrage when he did the hotbox debacle. When he did the hotbox video.
The fun hotbox. That's right.
Come on, Pugson.
This is nothing like that. This is Pugs has deliberately taken a photo of you and managed to find a very unflattering angle, and he's uploaded it without somehow.
You're showing your whole face in it.
Somehow he's
No
found it
filter, just by the way.
Yeah.
No filter on the photo.
And he hasn't given you a warning that he was going to do it.
And ultimately, I think, Jace, the impressions speak for themselves. It's got over 800 likes here. What's amazing about that is it's been shared very few times. Like people are like, yeah, I'll like it, but I don't want anyone else to see it.
Well, I liken it to Charlie Gubb sending you a Grogan picture. That's why people aren't sharing it. You know what I mean?
A photo of your face is the same as a dump in a portaloo. Is that what you're saying?
Now, to even it out, I want you to go and take a photo of Mogey's massive zit, and I want it close, and I want it very focused, and I want it published tonight.
Well, the difference, Jace, between these two situations is one of consent. It's one of consent. Now, when Pugson took a photo of you, you consented to the photo. I don't consent. So if you're telling Pugs to ignore the lack of consent, then you're a big and shocking bastard that I've put you for.
Honestly, people online, though, Jace, they're actually loving it.
They're loving it, man. That's the thing.
JC and Z asks, how long have you been sleeping in a vice? Do you feel bad, Pugs? Do you want him to apologise? What is it? Do you want to apologise?
Yeah, what do you want?
I think there's a reasonable expectation that when I come in here and take a photo of you and you pose for the photo and you set yourself up for the photo, you can probably expect... In fact, I'm surprised you didn't expect to see it on the story that day.
Right, so you think that if you come in and take a photo, you know that it's for social media?
Yep.
Get out. Get out, Pugs. Tune.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, Bush there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 5:42. Now, regular listeners to the show will be familiar with a little segment we do called Meet Paddy Nap 69.
That's right. People can email in at any point, ask a question. It's 100% anonymous, and you can get a $50 Reburger voucher if we read it out on the show.
It's basically us giving advice, fellas.
That's
isn't it?
right.
And then Mogey had the idea, it was last week, I believe. What about if someone gives us advice sometimes?
That's right, because we were running out of entries, weren't we? So we thought to ourselves, well, maybe it's at the point now where we can start asking some people that we know to give us some advice on the issues that we're having. For example, and in this case, Hoyte J is having some terrible issues with his backdoor, his anus. And we thought to ourselves, who better to give us advice on that than Matt Heath, who's had extensive issues with his bowels.
Don't they call him Old Backdoor Heath?
They have.
Yeah, in the past. Yeah. But I
So-
think he's got on top of it. Thus, it makes sense. And can I just say that my nose is fine?
Hemorrhoid Hoyte.
It's just that I was getting affected by Dorito dust.
Yeah, so I bought a packet of Doritos, you ate them, and then you claimed that it blocked you up for days.
Yeah.
And that it was my fault and that you can't eat Doritos and that you might be allergic to Dorito dust. You then asked Matt Heath what you should do about it. And here is Backdoor Heath's official response.
Hey team, Matt Heath here. Valentine's Day evening. Great question about the back end, and you correctly have noted that I have persistent hemorrhoids. I'm not really doing anything about them anymore. I'm just more living with them, sort of let and let live and let live kind of approach to my roids at the moment. But Hoyte J, 100% correct. It's the dust. It's the Dorito dust that does it. It's chip dust, Dorito dust, and like you, I just can't stop shoving it in my face. So basically, you either get busy living or you get busy dying. And I've got busy living with roids. If you want to do something about it, then just get off the Dorito dust. All right, hope that helps, and happy Valentine's Day. Love you.
Well, there you go. So you see, it is a thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if anyone knows about backdoor stuff, it's Matt Heath.
It's Backdoor Heath, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what are you going to do about it?
I'll just get eating Doritos and I'll just live with it, I think,
I
fellas.
think that's the one.
So maybe buy another packet tomorrow, Keyzie.
I'm not buying you, no, because
good idea.
you still haven't said thank you. All you did was complain that I made you sick.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
She-Heart there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 5:55.
Hey, fellas, don't forget this season we've teamed up with the BNZ Breakers and we are running the Backbone Bench. It is a seat for you and three mates. Courtside, best seats in the house with free food and beverages as well. This Thursday, the Breakers are taking on the Cairns Taipans at Spark Arena up in Auckland. If you'd like to go on the draw to win that prize, text the word bench to 3483 and you could be sitting on the Backbone Bench.
See you there.
I tell you what, actually, everyone that does that loves it.
Yeah, man.
You get your beverages, you get your food, great, right up there in the action. So if you can, get involved.
That's
Yeah,
right,
man.
bench to 3483. Speaking of sports,
Yes.
coming up after 6, we've got a Winter Olympic
Sports.
update.
That's how sports
That's
sting.
the one, yeah.
How do you feel the Olympic sort of
Dream.
section is going?
Yeah,
in
the
the
Olympic
show?
section.
Because that was Keizie's Winter Olympics.
Section.
I think it's great. I think it has not at all fallen by the wayside.
Not
I
at
don't-
all. It's been every day, hasn't it? Well,
Wow.
one day last week.
Well, it was a couple of days.
Yeah.
It's when stuff happens.
We love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be bringing that back after 6. It's not like an afterthought or like we don't forget about it regularly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Pugs
no,
definitely
not at
didn't
all.
forget to put it in the old doc today or anything.
Also, we'll be giving out some advice with our Meat Patty Nip 69.
That's right. If you need advice, meetpattynip69@gmail.com. Get in touch.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Keyzie.
It is the bloody big show, and you're listening to it. It's brought to you, by the way, by Reburger.
Reburger are serving good times and good food. They also offer dine-in or takeaway options.
Back up.
Actually, fellas, with you coming over on Friday, why don't we just have Reburger?
What, for your housewarming?
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to you cooking. Because the thing about it is, here's the thing. Hoyte J, a number one best in the world.
Yes, that's right. You
I
cook the
finally
best
get
stuff.
to experience it.
Oh my goodness, can you make that soup you're always banging on about that your daughters apparently
Chicken.
love? Chicken
Noodle soup.
gizzard
No, it's not
soup.
noodle.
Yeah, wake
Just
up. Wake
spicy
up,
chicken
Keyzie.
soup.
Can you make that for us?
Well, I'll have
Hurry up.
It's usually what I make it after I've had a roast chook.
See, this is I'll
we
bring
go.
one. I'll bring one tomorrow,
A roast chook?
just from the supermarket, like in a bag, a bachelor's handbag.
Yeah,
Is that all good?
Yeah.
No, because those ones are they're very moist, and it doesn't work so well.
So you want me to
weirdly,
get
in
a
soup.
dry chicken?
It's usually I have to cook it myself.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
What a lot of shit.
Yes, Jace. This is a lot of shit because you
I
do
tell you what,
talk.
I'm going to be busy in the kitchen on Friday,
Oh, yeah, how so?
just preparing stuff.
I think. Could you please make us one of your world famous best in the world dishes, please?
I'll be shocked if your missus lets you put the plates on the table.
I'm not sure what my best dishes are. Oh, scrambled eggs. Remember I said my scrambled eggs were the best.
in the world, yeah.
Hey, Mogey, Pugs, you guys want to go around to Hoodie J's and have scrambled
Scrambled
eggs?
eggs.
That sounds great. No, I'm looking forward to it though, Jace. I'm having dumpling soup tonight, homemade.
Didn't you have
Have you-
dumplings yesterday, you animal?
No, I had dumplings last week.
Did you have dumplings today as
No,
well?
I didn't. What are you?
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
LMNOP there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday evening. But right now it's time for...
What's happening in old Italy at the old Winter Olympics there with me, Keyzie? Unfortunately, fellas, not a lot of action for New Zealand. Still just sitting on the 2 medals. Of course, Zoe Sadowski-Synnott got a silver. Luca Harrington got a bronze last week.
Backbone.
Over the weekend, though, we did have Cam Melville, Eves, who was in the snowboard halfpipe final, didn't get a medal.
Right.
And we've also had Zoe qualified top of the field at the men's snowboard, the women's snowboard slope style. So hopefully she should get another medal, which will be exciting.
Can't wait to watch that.
But in bigger Winter Olympics news, we've actually got old Pugsan here in the studio with
Here
us.
he is.
So unfortunately, we're going to have to do quite a lot of sting admin here. Here we go.
Ooh, it's Pugsan.
G'day, fellas. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Pugs, man. And the reason we've got Pugs in is because we've got a special Winter Olympics edition of...
Sit back and relax because it's time for Connie Chat with your host, Pugside. Oh, how good.
Connie Chat
Connie
with old
Chat with
Pugside.
It's been a
Pugside.
while, isn't it?
It's been ages.
First one of 2026.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
I think so.
Let me say this. I'm absolutely thrilled.
Well,
Yes,
to be
that
you
is
honest,
look
back.
stoked, Bugs.
I'm
Us-
fizzing.
usually we don't give you a heads up. We just sort of...
No, so I'm grateful
That's
for
right.
that.
Yes.
At least.
So, Pugs, there's been a Connie situation at the Winter Olympics. Who better to speak on this huge issue than you? Lay it on us, brother.
Connie correspondent, if you will. Essentially, the Winter Olympics Village ran out of their free prophylactics on Valentine's Day.
Frangers,
Frangers, Johnnies,
Sure.
rubber dogs.
Whatever you like.
rubber joeys,
Whatever
yep.
you want them to be. The demand was
French letters.
Haven't heard that one. The demand was higher than expected, but rest assured they are working hard to ensure more Connies are delivered to the Winter Olympic Village. So apparently, they had around 10,000 there.
Which is a lot.
So that's a lot. Now, it's not to say that they're always being used for their functional purpose.
Keyzie
Apparently,
normally
there's
gets them and he puts them over his head and
Yeah.
blows it up. You
with
know?
his
He
nut,
puts it
with his
over
honker, eh?
honker, Yeah.
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 It's a party trick.
Yeah, I could do that. Obviously, you guys couldn't with your honkers.
I've lost my train of thought now, but around 10,000 there. Now,
10,000.
that sounds like a lot, but that's not as many as the 2024 Paris Summer Olympics, because that was around 300,000. Obviously, this is a smaller event.
Smaller event, Pugs.
so a smaller number
There's not
needed.
many people there.
But there's... Yes, but essentially there's 2,800 athletes,
Right?
10,000 condoms, all gone. Some are
Right.
given to mates, like some are souvenirs. Obviously, they're labelled
Yeah.
in merchandise
them.
or whatever,
they got the
which is
rings
quite
on
cool.
them. Have they got the 5 rings on them? Pugside?
5 rings on
Yeah,
each
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
How good. Can I just say though, I mean it's a perfect environment for shagging, isn't it? Because these are athletes in peak condition.
Yeah.
Aye.
Feeling good, baby. They're overseas. There's beautiful, gorgeous people walking
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
It's just a
Rockin' bods.
shag fest.
It is.
Rockin'
And it's
bods.
cold over there too, I'm imagine. There must be, snow and stuff, so they need to get body heat going.
And there's also
Pugs,
hello
So can you just confirm, is there snow and stuff at the Winter Olympics?
at
Is
the
that-
Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
There
at
is.
the
Yeah,
Winter
you're right
Olympics.
on the
yeah,
money
yeah, I
there,
think so,
Jase.
Jace, which
Exactly,
is great.
yeah.
But obviously, yeah, they are hot people at the peak of their game. Their bods are rocking,
Yeah,
and there's also
rockin'
all the
bods.
social events as well that happen when they finish their events.
Yes.
That would be the one time, wouldn't it, where you can go away to the snow. Everybody's dressed up. They're wearing their big puffer jackets and all of that sort of thing. But if you're at the Olympics, you would know that underneath all of that is a rockin' bod, as you're saying there.
You're so
Pugs.
right.
They're good.
Yeah.
No
yeah,
one's
yeah,
no
yeah,
one's
yeah.
more chiseled than a curler. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Also, 10,000 Connies, Pugs. Isn't that like one sitting's worth for you?
just waiting for that.
Do you eat them?
Yeah.
It did sound like he was eating Connies, eh?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Guns. Roses there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday evening. Now, fellas, I was pondering, we must be getting pretty close on Radio Hauraki to giving away our magnificent boat.
Yeah.
We certainly are, Jace. Are you talking about the Fin Chaser 535 centre console with the Mercury 60 horse and the Voyager trailer?
That's the one, Keyzie.
It's all worth over $75,000, and all you have to do is name it. We are getting close to giving this sucker away. People have been texting.
Soccer.
People have been texting boat to 3483, getting themselves in the
They
draw.
have.
All you have to do is name the damn thing. I got a few names here to run past you guys just to see what you think. Wet Dreams.
Yeah. I mean, it's like generally, you look, assess it and you go, that's not a bad name, but it just doesn't, grab you straight away, does it?
No, and it's a little bit juvenile.
Right. Fish and Teats. And then it says in brackets, Farmer's Pun.
Fish and teats.
Is instead of squish and teats or pull and teats, you're fishing.
Oh. Yeah, I think if you have to explain it.
Yeah, I
No
reckon
bueno.
can that one, Keyzie.
Can
Eliminate
you
it.
delete their
No, I
yeah,
can't.
can you delete
No,
it, please?
That's not how it works.
turn off the internet, just turn it off and then on again. That should be gone.
Smells like fish.
Smells like fish.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good, right? Because obviously whatever they're in the ocean is going to smell like fish.
Looks like a boat would be another one.
Looks like boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good note. You should text boat to 3483, Mogey. What about this one here? 5 buzzies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
that's good.
Now we're talking.
That works for me.
Jeremy Swells. Jeremy Swells.
They're going to regret that if they win it. It kind of makes sense now, but when they're out on the water...
And you're floating around on Jeremy Swells, and you could have had looks like a boat.
Or
5
looks like
buzzies.
boat.
Or 5 buzzies. All right, here we go. I'm just going to run through a whole lot of them. You just say yes or no to them, all right? The Tasty Tentacle.
No.
The Hauraki Voyager.
No.
Rub and Tug.
Why is the rub there?
I have no
Or
idea.
the tug?
Gills Gone Wild.
Yes.
Sloppy Seaman. Lazy Seaman. The Seaman.
Yes.
Floaty Boaty.
Yes.
Rusty Dog. Keithy's Cashies. Rubber Ducky.
Keefe's Cashies. Our old mate Keefy.
Squid Finger. That's a reference from 4.5 years ago. The G Lane Spot. The Drunken Sailor, Big Bass, Bonanza, Finn and Ton. There's just so many entries here, fellas.
We must be getting up to close to 1 million entries now, Keyzie.
We're actually at 3 million.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Well, and understandable. It's an amazing boat, and it's
75,000.
worth 75,000 buckaroonies.
That's right. Text boat to 3483. Get yourself in the draw. It's the great Radio Hauraki boat giveaway with Fin Chaser boats designed by fishermen
For fishermen.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the Big Show done and dusted for your Monday afternoon. In the podcast outro, we were basically talking about how hideous we all looked at the moment.
Well, mostly you,
Well, mostly me, yeah.
as in you were talking.
Yeah.
We all look terrible, but yeah.
Nobody mentioned it, but yeah.
This is about fitness, and it comes out at 7:30 p.m. tonight, so give it a search.
I mean, fit and walking for 10Ks. I mean, it's better than nothing, that's for sure. It's more than I do. F***ing hell. Outside
The only reason I want to be to get a full erection.
That won't help.
Won't it?
No.
Oh.
You have to a long way to get that going.
To get pump that blood. Massive farts.
I knew that was going to be the clip.
Really?
Yes,
Did
I
you?
did. Yes.
I couldn't remember a thing about it.
I think it should be like an honour to be the clip on the show at night.
Yes.
We should. It's a positive thing. It's like, wow, you said such a great thing about wanting to walk until you could finally get an erection again, and it made the cut.
Totally, man. Totally. Thanks, fellas.
Well done, Jase.
It's almost like player of the day.
It is, yeah, most improved player.
Yes.
Shocking bastard. of the week.
Hey, Mogey, what's up? What are you doing tonight?
I'm going to go to my office. I've got to assemble some shelves. I had a shocker, actually. Should have used this for content. But I went over the weekend. This guy was selling some stuff out of a studio he's got. So I went and bought a whole bunch of it. Today I had to go and hire a truck, pick up these shelves, transport it to the new office, and then I couldn't get the effing things up the effing stairs.
Oh.
So I had to effing take them all apart. And now I've got to go to the effing office tonight and reassemble the mother effers. And then there's another one that I have to take apart and move it upstairs and then reassemble.
Oh,
so that's
good
what I'm
times.
doing tonight, and I am loving it.
Jace lives in the city.
Oh, that's right.
Your office is in the city. Plus, Jace, I know you talk all the time about how you're always shelving. Why don't you give Mogey a hand?
Shelving.
Why don't you? Actually, I don't think Jace helping you with some shelves is going to
It's
be.
not going to make it better, Mogey. I mean, I'm happy to help.
Actually,
Well, you can help me
Pugs-
with the effing and jeffing.
Yeah, true.
Pugs, can you go along and film this for Instagram?
Keyzie.
Hello.
What's for... Oh, that's right.
Dumpling soup.
Deconstructed dumpling soup.
My wife's making that. What about you, man? What are you having?
Bang, bang chicken.
Douche chicken.
Douche chicken.
Bang, bang chicken.
Douche chicken.
Good stuff. Hey, check out the... Check out
Was
the,
it?
Check out the Instagram. Check out the podcast.
Good stuff.
Till tomorrow. See you later.
Bye.